Well, thank you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Home Gardening 480. Sonny and I decided to do a little video to introduce ourselves to you guys. My name is Osman. We have been married for 20 years. I am the one who does not know about gardening. I'm learning from her. That's one thing. The other thing is that we both have jobs. I work Monday to Friday job, and so but I have a bit more flexibility during my work, and so sometimes I am able to shoot videos of myself just doing some work during the daytime, during the week, according to her instructions. That's why I'm able to do some of the videos that you see that I'm the only one talking and I'm the only one doing the thing is because those are the days that I have this window of freedom that I had to transplant or do seeds or anything like that during the week. Then during the weekend is when we do some of the videos, or in the mornings before she goes to work, or in the afternoon when she comes home from work, or when I am free. We're both free. That's enough about myself, and you can tell them about how your gardening experience and why are we doing this.
Okay, so my name is Sonia. I work Monday through Friday, typically, regular job kind of person. I have been gardening for quite a while, on and off, since I was a teenager. Basically, the reason we're doing this is we decided that we wanted to do a garden, and we wanted to make it accessible, that we would see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
And decided that the best place to put the garden was in the front yard. We also decided that we wanted to put our garden on YouTube from scratch, basically to document it and to share some of the things that work for us. We live in the 480 area code, so our channel is called Home Gardening 480, and that's in Arizona. It's very hot in the summer and pretty mild winters, so you're going to see we're limited on varieties based on the heat of the summer and based on the mildness of the winter. So there are a lot of things that we cannot do year-round, or just don't grow here year-round because it can't take the heat, or it just doesn't stay cold enough long enough for some of the fruit trees that you would see in other parts of the country. They just don't get enough cold to put them into dormancy and then to reset them. We wanted to record all of this and put it up for you guys, and also hear back from basically the public on what worked for them, and maybe there's mistakes that we're making, and we'll find out. But tips and tricks sharing is caring, so share your ideas with us. Also, we just had a lot of good support from our local community. I've been out many mornings checking on the garden, and people have driven by and told me the garden's beautiful, that kind of thing. This is really also just a good hobby for us. We're not doing it for the money. We just take a lot of enjoyment out of making things work here and growing things and eating our own produce. Sometimes it's sweeter than you ever thought it could be. The tomatoes are just amazing. Some of the things that we're growing is experimental. I mean, it's always an experiment, but
Yes.
Basically we're just getting a lot of satisfaction out of watching our garden grow. And there's a lot of country songs that say something like that, but it is just really satisfying to just see things grow up right before your eyes, and to watch as these plants produce the things that they do best. So we've got a lot of great plans in store. I'm sure you'll see a lot of our mistakes, and
Yes.
at some future date we'll probably get some real camera or something, but right now we're just doing, what we think will work here.
And we're doing it for fun too. We actually enjoy doing this.
Yeah, it's a really great way for us to spend time together, and no pressure on us to rely on this produce. We can go to the store if we need to, but
Correct.
Certainly I intend to share a lot of the produce with our friends
Yes.
and neighbors. So if we're successful, we're going to share our successes. So
Yes.
And part of that is sharing on YouTube our successes, so you can find enjoyment out of this as well, and maybe some ideas that work for you.
Yeah. The other thing that we decided to put the garden on the front yard were two reasons. The first one is because we want to see the garden every day, and so we coming in and out of the house, pulling in on the driveway and going to the store, this is the place that's more traffic is it, so we can pay more attention to the garden as it is on the front yard. That'll be the first one. The second reason is we wanted to keep the backyard more private, if we want to say, so that the kids and we can also ourselves use the backyard for any kind of activities that we want to have or gatherings. We can do it on the backyard, and so that basically is specifically exclusive for that. And the front, since we don't have an homeowners HOA, so we are able to do this garden on the front yard.
Yes. So basically we're just giving you ideas, stuff that I've seen, stuff that we're expecting to work for us, may not. But again, because of where we live, we're limited on certain varieties. If these varieties are going to make it through the summer or produce for us year round or whatever. So it doesn't typically get to be hard freezes here in Arizona. Sometimes it can happen. So, but either way, you can get almost 4 seasons of growing if you're careful and watching the weather, at least in this area. But not a lot of people garden, and it definitely is a skill. It takes time, it takes effort, but as with anything, the more you do, the more you build your skills. Yes. So we are building our skills.
Yes. And so she has done a lot of gardening throughout, well, not a lot, but some gardening throughout our marriage. And so, and finally we have a place that we could do in a larger scale. So we're doing this. And we decided that actually she wanted this garden. And so we decided to, on my free time, to set this up, and little by little. And so we decided, hey, why don't we just go ahead and do a channel and share with the people, the community. Some of the people might want to get into gardening as well, who also live in Arizona or some other parts of the country, that they might want to get into this. And so we decided that we're going to do this to share with you guys. And Sonia and I would like to thank you guys for allowing us to be part of your lives. As you also take some of the time to view some of our videos, we like to thank you guys for that and welcoming us into your homes. Thank you guys for all your support. We will continue to upload more videos and do more gardening as we go from this cold weather to the spring into the summer. And so we're gonna continue to do that, and mostly for myself, because I'm the one who's doing a lot more of the learning. So thank you guys, and giving us the opportunity to be part of you guys' lives again. And also we can do this for our own enjoyment and share this with you guys.